Day 10 of this fast. So today's title is His Presence Are Present. And the verses that are on this devotion is Matthew 6:16 through 18. And when you fast, do not look gloomy like the hypocrites, for they disfigure their faces that their fasting may be seen by others. Truly I say to you, they have received their reward. But when you fast, anoint your head and wash your face, that your fasting may not be seen by others, but by your Father who is in secret. And your Father who sees in secret will reward you. So good. This chapter speaks about um, your motivation, why you're doing what you're doing. Like when you're giving, why do you give? So that other people could be like, oh, look, she's such a giver, or she's such a good person. Or do you give because you're being led, and because it's in you, it's your character, it's your it's who you are. And when we do things like that, we should just keep it to ourselves when we're giving and when we're praying for others, um, and when we're fasting. you know um, I know that I've fasted in the past where I want to tell somebody like, hey, like I'm having a hard time, like I haven't had any food, but I don't, because I know that that defeats the purpose of my my reasons for doing it. Like if I'm doing it for me to get closer to God, like, and if I share it with somebody, then it's gonna take away that his presence, because when we're fasting, we we are closer to him. It brings us near to God. And when we're praying, it brings us near to God. And when we're giving, it also brings us near to him, because he is there, because he's the one that's leading us to do those things. And he's our strength. So there was another takeaway in this chapter, and it was, going without food makes me weak, and my weakness allows me to experience his strength. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. It just brings us closer to him when we're doing his will. And in our weakness, we are made strong through him. With When we're weak, he shows up and he picks us up, and he's just like, I'm here, I'm picking you up, and you're gonna be strong. I've amazed myself, like doing like these, not this fast, but I've done other fasts, like without food at all. This is just a sugar fast, but without food, and that is challenging, but it's doable with him. If you put him in the center of it, and in front of the situation, it does he does make you stronger. So it's just that, just living for the audience of the one instead of others, like, when you're doing things so that you could look good or whatever, then you're living for their audience, for their applause, and versus, you're doing things for Christ. I hope this blesses you. Love you. Bye.